Oh yeah. All right, so we're back here playing some mid stakes. I'll tell you guys what. This was pretty incredible what's going to happen in this one where I'm going to get it all in against kings in a really choppy spot. Now, I don't want to give anything away. You kind of just got to sit back. We're going to go over some different hands here and yeah, it's going to be a fun one, that's for sure. Now, if you guys enjoy the content, I'm always trying to post for you, but we do have an awesome community. And kind of in the pin comment, got a lot of people in there. It's growing, but the thing is, if you're trying to take things a little bit more seriously, just want, to just talk to somebody. There's me, just other people in there, and I can just give you more insight into like how I approach all this. Now, I do play a few times per week. Sessions are pretty long typically. I'll kind of like split it up depending on the day, but things have. I've been doing this for so long now that it's kind of just a habit of me to just record when I'm playing, and I like to just kind of share some things here. So don't go anywhere. Sit back, maybe grab a bottle of water, some coffee, some Gatorade, and we're going to do our thing here. Any questions or comments, feel free to message me below. You can also get my full setup as well in the pinned comment. Tap the like, man, and let's kind of do our thing here. Interesting spot here. Two draws on this board. Player 6 took it down though, which brings us up to 5-7 of spades, man. I absolutely love this hand. In spades, okay. I would probably take it in clubs after spades, but I always play it. It always seems to work out pretty well. Now let's take a quick look at the table. I like to do that. See if anybody's doing exceptionally good in this one, or doesn't really look like it. Everyone's kind of just hovering around where they started, which is pretty standard. Sometimes you got a guy who's up like 3 or 4x. I like to look at that and just kind of see, man, because obviously sometimes it could just be they're running lucky, or variances on their side, or maybe they're just playing good, But here we go. Got the spade draw with an ace out there. Now I'm probably putting this guy in an ace most of the time. We have a lot of good turn and river cards though. Even if we miss the flush here on the turn, we could still get a card out there that would give us, like a straight possibility, like a 3 or an 8. Or 6. I mean, there's definitely some possibilities, right? So I actually put in a little bit of a raise here to build this. Kind of interesting, right? I wanted to see what he would do. I figure he's going to call if he's got the ace, right? And he is going to call. So we can put him on an ace at this point, which is fair. Let's see if we get there on the turn. Not worried about spades because we're blocking them. But when they gave us the 6, I just didn't even hesitate on this. I was like, you know what? I'm hoping he just folds. Worst case, he calls us, and we're going to the river with like a lot of outs. He folded it. River card was a 5, so we braked, but we took it down with the aggression. I actually like that play, but it was the turn card that made me just feel like, you know what, let's do this because just a lot of outs. Plus, I think we get a lot of aces off there, maybe like ace 10, ace jack. I could see a lot of people folding because it's basically for your whole stack right there. Anyways, I like the play. It worked out. I'll pat myself on the back for that, guys. But gonna be folding this Jack 5. Next couple hands we fold, but don't go anywhere. It's gonna get good, man. It's gonna get good, man. I can't wait to go over this pocket king situation because it was something, man. It was definitely something you don't see every day. That's for sure. All right. Yeah, just a fold here, and I think we got one more fold onto the. After this, or no, we don't. We got an ace 10 here, offsuit in the small blind. Not a bad hand to have in the small blind. It's when it's in early position, it's a little bit trickier. Okay, paired the ace. Not a lot to worry about here. I'm just gonna let this guy continue barreling off with whatever he's got. I don't really care, whatever. Just gonna call him. Turn card, we hit 2 pair here. Not really worried about anything here. I'm just hoping this guy continues barreling. He didn't. He checked the turn, so we had to put a little something out there. I figured it was a 50-50 if he makes this call. If he's got an ace, he's making the call, but maybe he didn't, and it looked like he didn't, so it is what it is, right? And then we have the 6-4 suited, all right? We got that big 6-4. I'll take that 6-4 suited, man. Let's go. All right, so I decided to play this on the button. It's usually just a fold, but I figured why not. And we did pair the 4. Now we're going to be ahead of a lot of hands. Ace, king, ace, queen, king, queen suited, those type of hands, so I'm going to call here. Turn card was a 7. Player 1 showed a lot of weakness here. He's going to check it over to us. And instead of just checking, I put a little 27 piece out there because I didn't want him to get a free river card and then he banks like an ace or a king or something and then we're done for. River card was a 9. It was a safe card anyways, and it is what it is. Now we got pocket 6s here. Just going to call them in, raise. No reason to do anything else. We still got 3 players act behind us. If somebody wants to re-raise this, that's fine. We could build a pot. I'm still going to see a flop with 6s. And let's see if we can get there with the 6s, man. I feel like 6s for me lately have not worked out very good, but and it doesn't look like it's going to work out too good here. Okay. Doesn't look that way. Oh, well. All right, so I'm just in check fold. Now, it's too bad that 5 couldn't have been the 6, but, you know, it is what it is. Pretty easy fold for us here. You got some sneaky diamonds getting there. All right, we just folded it. No, really no reason to do anything else here, guys. Just, oh my God, they gave us a 6, but it was a diamond on the river. So, yeah, definitely not the time to get it. You know what I'm saying? But here we go with the ace jack, and hope you guys are still with me because it's going to get good, man. I don't want you to miss this king situation come up. And like I said, if you're enjoying the content here, you know, we have the community. You can also get my full setup in the pin comment as well. Not a whole lot here. I mean, you do have the heart draw. I decided to like put something out there to see if maybe we can get this guy off the hand here. A little 23 piece. Wasn't expecting this next, but he kind of put us in a spot where we kind of just had to let this go, which I did. All right, next I have a queen jack off here. Yeah, decent hand having the big blind here. This is more a defend for me. If it was suited, I would have re-raised it, but we're just going to call here. We're just going to call. All right, not a whole lot there. Now, I could try bluffing at this, but, like, what am I bluffing with, you know? I mean, nothing. So I just folded it. Would have paired the queen on the turn. Okay, and here we go with queen 6 suited. I actually decided to get a little interesting with this one in the small blind. I mean, you guys probably noticed player 1's been raising quite a bit, so that's kind of what led me to making this little maneuver. I'll call it a maneuver. He's going to call us, and basically I'm just going to be representing ace-king, ace-queen here, and then, of course, maybe some mid-pocket pairs. Now, immediately let out here for the 43. You know, he called. Turn card was a 9. I have no idea what this guy's got, but I felt like, do I barrel again on the turn into, like, king-jack or king-queen? You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. Now, he let out here. It looked pretty strong, but the river card was a king, so it kind of begs the question, did he really have it? Probably not, guys. All right, so now we're starting to trend down a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit frustrated, but at the same time, we're just going to play through it. And, you know, it's always rough, like when you start off good and then you kind of go backwards. But I'm going to play through it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I could really do. Got a queen 8 suited here. This hand's a decent one to call with. I mean, you could flop some straights with it. You know, queen 8 suited, queen 9 suited. I mean, they're not bad hands. You know, you got the flush possibility with some straight possibilities with these hands. It's when you know, call raises with, unless you're trying to make a move like with the queen 6, but in like kind of button raise. You know, queen 5 suited, queen 4. Those aren't very good. But nothing here. We've got no diamond draw to go with this. Runner runners. I mean, we got nothing. I decided to, you know, bluff at this, see if it would get through. Me and player 1 again, who came over the top on me, and I had to fold it. Very frustrating right there, guys. All right, I think that this brings us up to the moment here. We have a king 7 suited, and you know, I'm feeling frustrated. I'm sure you guys have been there as well, and I'm just gonna like kind of risk it with the king 7 here. And I mean, I'm glad I recorded this one. You know, obviously, these are just kind of moments where the frustration's setting in. You got to kind of see how you're doing. you know, for the day, up or down. And I was actually already up before I started this, so I was kind of influenced my decision to kind of just, you know, risk it one time with this, because we are gonna have a spot here where we're just gonna, you know, go for it. But I couldn't believe this one, guys. Absolutely just something to see. Slowed it down as well. But yep, I think we're gonna have a three-way all in on this. All right, not sure what player 3 was doing here. I guess he may be timed out or something, so I apologize for that. We'll get through it. He's about to time out, and then over to oh no, he called. All right, yeah, this was such a weird hand. And I think player 4 re-raised this. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, he just came over the top. Player 1 is going to make the call. Now, I'm definitely thinking we got some mid-pair situations here, maybe queens, maybe ace-king. I could see some ace-kings doing what he just did right there. I was really thinking maybe our king-7's live here, you know, especially because it's suited. So I just said, you know what, whatever, let's see what happens. Now, I didn't expect this at all. Okay, ace-king we did call. I didn't expect pocket kings because we were blocking. So the kings are all gone, but we flopped trip 7s, dude. We just got to dodge the king going to the river, and it's not possible because they're all gone. We took down a massive pot there after being down a little bit, taking a little bit of risk, and I'll tell you guys what, man, I thought it was pretty interesting, right? Not my best play, but I'm glad it worked out in this one. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed another one here. Like I said, you can get my full setup as well as check out our community and pin comment. Tap that like, guys. We'll see you in the next one.